Okay, we have a special guest in the building. Jokerboxing. How you doing, my friend?
I'm doing good, man. Okay. What's good?
Yo, man, it's good to hear from you. I've been listening to your videos for a minute. I've been subscribed to your channel for a minute. So, you know, definitely good to hook up with you. Errol, how you doing, my friend?
Yeah, everything is everything, man. So we're chilling.
Okay. So Jokerboxing, we're gonna let you set it off. I know you got something you want to tear into, so let's get on it.
Yeah, no doubt, man, and I appreciate the love, dude.
No problem.
But yeah, I wanted to talk about this Danny Garcia versus Zab Judah fight, man. Did y'all see the press conference?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I saw some of it. Yeah. It was a bit hardcore.
Shit, man. I'm not gonna lie, you know, when I first heard about the fight, you know, I really wasn't feeling the fight that much, you know, to be honest. But damn, man, after watching Angel Garcia, you know, go at Zab Judah like that, man, I'm interested in this fight, dude. You know.
Okay. I'm gonna be honest with you. Zab is one of the most talented fighters out there, but I've become a Zab skeptic. You see, because Zab can, I'm not saying he deliberately help hype this fight up with the antics in the press conference, but right. Zab is one of them guys, and I'm not going to compare him to Berto, but we get excited before he fights a lot of times, and then it's just he just flops out a lot
right
of times, you know. So
yeah,
I'm hoping he can surprise me. That's all I'm going to say.
That's fair. That's a fair comparison to compare him to Andre Berto, because when you look at Zab, he's one of those guys who it's like he has all of the tools. He has all of the tools to be in any fight and to win any fight. But you're like, damn, what is this dude missing? And it's kind of like the same thing with guys like Andre Berto and even like a Victor Ortiz. You know what I mean? It's like they have everything in the tool shed, but it's like something mentally just isn't there.
Yeah.
You know, they're just mentally weak. And then with Zab Judah, you know, another thing is just, you know, the question of his heart, you know, has been called into question a lot too. So, you know, I'm not going to lie, you know, it's hard for me to really get on the Zab train. But you know, when I look at this fight, I see ways that he can win this fight, because I don't know how much of the Amir Khan versus, you know, Danny Garcia fight you guys saw, but shit, to me, Amir Khan was outclassing Danny Garcia, man.
Yeah, he was. That's what I saw. That's exactly what I saw. He would do, yeah, but you see the thing is Danny Garcia, talking about Danny, he allows you to do that. I mean, he could box you, but he knows he's not quicker of foot. So as you're there picking him off, right, he's there throwing. If you see in that fight, he was throwing that left hook, and all he was doing is just trying to time it. And Amir Khan got even braver. Then that's what happened. And then when he got him, it was over. He ran him down and just cut him off. With Zab, with Zab, I mean, Zab has proven, it was in his last fight with Paris, when people try to downplay that, but Zab has proven his styles make fights. Now with the Amir Khan fight, he had the wrong style. Yeah, he had the wrong. He went in there with the wrong game plan, in my opinion. Now, with the Vernon Paris, he had the right game plan. And if he comes in with that game plan, it's going to be an exciting fight with Garcia. But you'd have to favor Garcia. Undefeated, that left hook, hitting hard. But Zab's uppercut is it ain't nothing to sneeze at. So, boy, you know, you could try to... If Zab pulled the upset, I wouldn't be surprised, tell you the truth. But
right.
Like you said, Zab's let a lot of guys down because he doesn't show up on the big fights. So, but the whole thing with the press conference, what I saw is that, well, this is Zab's take on it, is that it started before he thought they were cool, in his opinion, that, you know, they were cool and he probably thought it was just going to be a routine press conference. Didn't think Angel Garcia would stir up. But when he did, Zab just acted in a way. I mean, he could have waited until Angel Garcia had to say what he say, and then he could have rebutted it and said something back. But he's in New York and he's not the idea. He's probably seeing people's faces. This guy's calling me a bum, because that's what we didn't see. We didn't see the impression of some of the crowd. The guys are looking at Zab, laughing at him. You know what I mean? People look at he's a bum and this and that, and Angel Garcia's rubbing it in even more. And then that's why Zab probably acted in that way, because, you know, he thought, nah, I'm in my hometown, you ain't disrespecting me. And Zab said, yeah. So as far as Zab's concerned, he did what he had to do to get his respect out there. I mean, Angel might think he's mad and this and that, but who won that? Who won that little bet? You'd have to say Zab. Zab got his way in it. He got his way. The whole thing got shut down and this and that. So I mean, I'll take on that.
I mean, I feel you, but here's my thing on it. You know, first of all, Angel Garcia, man, Angel Garcia is one of the best shit talkers in the game, dude. Because damn, I was watching his press conference with Amir Khan, man, and he was killing Amir Khan, man. I see how he got Amir Khan off of his game. And to me, the thing is, we're not going to really know how this affected Zab until that fight happens, because Zab Judah is saying stuff like, okay, I'm going to torture Danny Garcia. I'm going to make him pay. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. So I'm wondering if he's coming in with the mentality of, okay, I'm going to try to brawl with this kid, because that's not how Zab Judah is going to beat Danny Garcia. He's got to outbox him, you know, like how he did to Vernon Paris. You know, he came in there. Vernon Paris was talking a lot of trash, too.
Yeah, exactly,
you know,
exactly.
Right. You know, Vernon Paris was saying, I'm going to snatch his heart, you know, and saying all this stuff like that and saying Zab ain't got no heart. But Zab still came in there with a game plan, you know, and he came in there like a savvy veteran. He was well-trained and focused. And to me, that's what he's going to have to be at in that mental stage if he's going to really compete with Danny Garcia, because he can outbox Garcia.
Yeah, I can, but
he can outspeed him. I don't know about outbox.
No, but you see in the Vernon Ferris fight, I didn't think he boxed him. He just mugged him. He went right in and mugged him, you know. He didn't stay on the outside. He just went straight into him and took him out. I mean, if that Zab turns up, then it's going to be, that's the Zab I'm expecting to turn up. He's saying he's flat-footed. Yeah, he is. But I don't know if because he was doing that against Costa Zoo. He was outboxing Costa Zoo and he got caught. So, like you said, I don't know what Zab turns up. Whichever Zab turns up, he will be interested. But, you know, Garcia's going to be tested. You know what I mean? But if Zab beats him, I won't be surprised. And
you think Garcia's going to be tested, yeah?
Pardon?
You think Garcia's going to be tested, yeah?
Yeah, he is. Zab's not there, yeah. Zab's got quick hands, man. Zab be laying hands on him. And we see how I can. You see if Garcia can take punches from him, because Amir Khan doesn't even punch that hard, yeah. And he cut up Garcia's face. So Zab can throw punches. You got to think about it, Zab came from the welterweight division, and he knocked out Spink. So he can throw punches, man. He can land, bro. He can hurt you. He can hurt you, bro. Seriously.
Yeah. He
can really hurt you if he lands. You know what I mean?
I'm going to give you a question, because I have to be provocative, because that's my style. Name me one world-class opponent that Zab has knocked out, apart from Spinks.
Why would you? Apart from
I'm just asking.
I say, you say knocked out or hurt?
Or stopped. Knocked out, KO'd, stopped.
Look. What I'm saying, I'll be real with you, yeah? He hasn't done that. But I say hurt. He's hurt Cotto with the uppercut, and he hurt Costa Zoo with the uppercut. That's his pattern at punch.
He hurt Floyd too.
Yeah, I wouldn't say, if you're saying knockout, I say no, he hasn't. No, I say no, but he hurts you. I'm saying he can hurt you. That's my point. He can hurt you.
I think he'll have to get Danny out of there to win. I don't see him winning on points.
Well, wait, I don't know, man.
If anyone's going to score the KO, it's going to be Danny.
Right.
I don't know about that, man. I'm not too sure, man.
Okay.
I mean, I think so. I mean, I see what Beats is saying, because, I mean, I'm not going to lie. I mean, the thing is, every time Zab Judah has had to step up in his career, it's well documented that he's failed every single time. And like I said before, I feel like Zab Judah was always on the level of the fighters that he was fighting, because, like you said, Errol, like, you know, he was always in all of those fights. When you talk about him fighting Cotto and him fighting Mayweather, he was in those fights.
That's right.
But it's just at some point he just mentally folds. And the problem is every opponent knows that, so they're just waiting for him to fade. They're, you know, and the question is going to be, how is he going to react to Danny Garcia's power? But here's the deal to me. The reason I feel like Zab has a really good chance in this fight is actually after watching the Austin Trout Miguel Cotto fight. You know, Austin Trout being a southpaw, you know, Miguel Cotto is really dominant with his left hand. He really gets off with that left jab and that left hook. Yeah. Okay, and Austin Trout was able to neutralize that from that southpaw stance. Okay, and when I look at Zab Judah, you know, he's one of the slickest guys out there. You know what I mean? So I feel like him being on that left side, you know, where Danny Garcia's punches are going to be coming from, I feel like he's going to be able to possibly neutralize that if he stays disciplined. Yeah. I feel like take that away. And then, because like I said, man, I watched Danny Garcia looked like he was going to get stopped on cuts versus Amir Khan. Amir Khan was whooping Danny Garcia's ass. I don't care what anybody says.
Yes, sir.
I don't think he hit him, but to me, he didn't really hurt Danny.
No, he was cutting him up.
He was hitting with a few shots.
No, Danny looked severely upset. Like he was cutting him up, man. He was cutting him up.
He didn't know what to do, man. And I'm watching the hooks that he was throwing, man. This guy was throwing wide, crazy hooks.
Yeah.
Zab Judah can make him pay, all right? Now, I'm not saying I'm jumping on the Zab Judah bandwagon right now because, like you guys said, I really don't trust Zab Judah at this point. But if there's a fight that Zab Judah really has a chance in, he's really live in this fight, man.
Yeah.
A lot of people are giving him no chance. I mean, he's got a chance.
Yeah. I mean, Zab's dad, Judah said that they're going to take away that left hand. So if they take that away, but to be honest with you, Garcia has got a right hand. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's got a right too.
He can hit with both hands. So even if you take away the left hook, the right hand's coming anyway. But I mean, and you see him against people. You see him against punchers, Kendo Holt. But let's talk about Garcia. Which boxers has he been against? Really quick. I mean, Amir Khan has made a mistake, as we highlighted. Would Zab make that same mistake?
No, I don't think he made a mistake. He got hit by a big puncher.
No, I'm talking about he was winning on the outside.
Yeah, but
he was winning outside. And when he went in for the kill,
when did he get hit? He got hit early in the third round. He's a puncher. If you're fighting a puncher, you can win a couple of rounds. You even alluded that to yourself in your boxing philosophy.
Was winning the outside,
that if you've got power, if you know you've got power, someone can land a few shots against you. But if you're in against a puncher, they do what they have to do. They land one and they cancel it all out.
What happened in the fight? This is what happened in the fight. Amir Khan was winning the outside battle. When he went in for the kill, right? Cause he's dumb. Yeah, that's when he went in for the kill. Danny Garcia kept on throwing that left hook. And eventually that left hook landed on him and he couldn't recover.
Well, I don't think it was because he was dumb, He
was
tried
dumb.
to attack.
And he ran into the outside. Why did he go in? Why did he have to go for the kill?
He ran into the line of a big puncher. That's what happens.
That's what I'm saying to you. That's what I'm saying. So you're already saying what I'm saying already. He went in for the kill. Now Zab hasn't got a longer reach.
So you don't think Zab's going to go in for the kill as well? That's Zab's instinct. He likes to hurt people.
Zab. I don't know if Garcia. I think Garcia's probably got the longer reach. If Garcia's probably got the longer reach, then boy, Zab's going to use his foot speed, and that eventually he's going to start wearing down. So eventually, it's going to become a flat-footed thing coming around round 5. And then what's going on?
You know what else too? We were talking about Danny Garcia with those wide hooks.
Yeah.
Danny Garcia to me has shown that he's open for punches right down the pipe. We saw that in the first Eric Morales fight, man.
Yeah.
Eric Morales was tagging Garcia, and then Amir Khan, like you said, man, he came in there doing that same thing. So I was like, damn, man, Amir Khan. To me, like I said, I saw a different fight than a lot of people saw. I saw Danny Garcia really not able to handle the speed.
That's what I saw.
Of Amir Khan, man. He was having a lot of problems with those straight punches Amir Khan was hitting him with.
I see that to a degree. I just think he fought a puncher's fight, that's all. Like, from what I've seen, from what I've been watching, you get guys who punch and they know they can't cope with your speed, so they're just waiting to time you with a left. They got 12 rounds to do it, and that's what they do. It's not a fluke.
We agree with that.
It's not a fluke.
We agree with you. No one's saying it's a fluke.
And he's going to try to do the same thing with Zab. Zab's going to try the little speed thing.
No.
But, Danny's got a very powerful jab,
He's not going to do that with Zab. He's not going to do that with Zab. He's going to try to walk him down and he's going to try and bash him to the body because you already know Zab's already susceptible to the body. He ain't going to do that. His game plan will be different. He's going to try to walk that down, cut the ring off and attack him. That's what he's going to do because Zab doesn't do well with pressure, right? Zab is going to try and take away the left hook. But Zab don't understand. He got the right hand as well. When Zab starts getting hurt up and cut up, he'll just, like you said, he'll will. And Garcia hasn't shown that. But Garcia was getting upset by Amir Khan in terms of his face was getting cut up. You know what I mean?
Right.
His face was getting cut up. Like almost like the what's that guy Shevchenko when Paulie Manali was just cutting up his face and Paulie didn't go. See, this is different. Yeah, Paulie didn't go in for the kill. Unlike Amir, he go in there. You know what I mean? He gave up his reach. Reach. How you gonna give up your reach when you got the reach and you got the foot speed? That's what. You know what I mean? So that's all I have to say about that. But and it would be look the whole thing. Yeah, the Brooklyn and Philly thing. You know what I'm saying? That's where it was getting a bit out of hand. Now you come down here, boy. Judah. I mean, he's trying to say he's on the church vibe, right? He's in the church and this and that. And boy,
right.
It didn't. You know, a lot of guys like, oh man, you know, he's just gone back a couple of steps.
Yeah. Yeah, no doubt, man. He was getting pissed, man. He was getting pissed, though.
Yeah, you trying to be all holy and stuff, holy than thou, and and you look. If his dad was talking shit, right? all you had to do is put the headphones on and didn't listen to him. You didn't have to listen to it, right? But the thing is, I think it's the reaction. Because it's when someone's saying something, that's one thing, but the reaction from the fans. And you know you got the people from Philly laughing their heads off. He said, fuck that shit.
Well, you know what? I mean, Angel Garcia, man, he will get inside your head, man. Like, if you really go back and you watch the Amir Khan press conference, too, man. Yeah. Amir Khan was getting pissed, man. Amir Khan was getting worked up, too, man.
You know why? You know why, though? You know why, Joker? Because he didn't expect, because Amir Khan's so cocky and feisty and so rude that he's not used to anyone talking shit to him, because Peterson wasn't that type of person, and anyone else never talked to him, so he wasn't used to that barrage. So he didn't know how to deal with it. He didn't know how to deal with it. And the dad was telling some stuff that was true. And then they went and then fucked him up. Another thing about Amir Khan, I don't know if he's going to be the same again.
Well, you see, that's the thing, is, well, look at Khan's temperament. It's got him knocked out how much times now? Has he been knocked out twice?
Twice, yeah. Devastating knockouts.
Khan, Judah's lost fights he should have won. It's the temperament. Like guys like Andre Ward. Let's see Danny Garcia try to do something like that. It's not going to work. Angel Garcia tried to do that to someone like Andre Ward. It wouldn't work.
Right. Nah,
you know, it just fall on deaf ears. And to be honest, that's probably something that coaches should be instilling into their fighters. What are you getting hyped up for? You get your chance to fight when the bell rings, and you get paid for it.
That's right. You get yourself to talk. Yeah. I mean, look. Zab can talk with the best of them, but he couldn't wait his time. The thing is, you know what the thing is?
Yeah, he can't take it. Zab could dish it, but he can't take it.
Yeah, but but you see the whole thing in my eyes was a setup, because I actually watched the press conference, and this is what I saw, right? So Zab comes and talks, and then Angel talks. Really, what usually happens is another boxer talks, and then the other boxer talks, then the other trainer talks, and then the other trainer talks. So when they introduce Angel Garcia, that's what he's about. So they should have seen that shit coming. And should have. I mean, it ain't nothing new, like you said. He's going to trash talk. They should have prepared themselves. I mean, the real words Zab said he got caught off guard. He goes, "Oh, I thought we was cool with them." But why, man? Like, this is boxing. Of course they're going to bring it. You know what I mean? In your hometown, trying to embarrass you. You know, Zab. To be honest with you, his preparation is not good. And on the fight night, if he doesn't come prepared, he's gonna. To be honest with you, if he loses this fight, I say that's the end of his career, because the way the Garcias beat you, you're never the same. You know, I don't think Amir Khan's ever going to be the same again. And I remember Errol had to retire.
I mean, you know what? I'll be honest with you. Even if it's a close fight, I think Zab Judah should still pack it up. Because to me, this is where I'm at with Zab Judah just personally. To me, if Zab Judah cannot overcome, finally stepping up to the plate and beating someone on a high level, then he just really should call it a day, man. Because his whole career, it's almost like he's always failed. And it's like, to me, this is a career-defining fight for Zab Judah. You know what I mean? Like, if he can't step up to the plate and for once in his career, actually go out there and prove why he was an elite fighter, then to me, what's the point? What's the point at this point?
No, I don't know. You see, I don't know. I think we're getting a bit cynical. This is how boxing works, and I know it's something we want to ignore, but if you go through the history, fighters like Zab, they don't just go out like that. They just become gatekeepers, and it's a natural progression. I know we don't want to see them like that. They'll just become a good gatekeeper.
You call Zab a gatekeeper?
No, he will do. If he gets knocked out by Garcia or beaten badly, he'll have to transition into that role. They'll bring Zab in to test,
Oh,
man, the future or potential champions. I don't think he has to retire. Look, Shane Mosley's coming back.
Huh?
Shane Mosley's coming back, so,
That's gatekeeper.
Hey, he shouldn't be. He shouldn't be.
Nah, but he ain't got nothing else going on.
Gatekeeper. Yeah, but he's a good gatekeeper. No one's knocked him out. He's a good gatekeeper.
He turned into a gatekeeper.
There's nothing wrong with that. I know we don't like it. We want to see them guys in their best light, but you can't always be the man. You can't always be the man. Sometimes you transition into something else, It's no big deal. You know what I mean?
I don't think Zab's pride will ever take him to be a gatekeeper. He'll retire. Because to be honest with you, when you lose to the Garcias and this and that, and the way they run their mouths and shit, it ain't funny, bro. They bring war. His dad said they bring war physically, mentally, and spiritually. So they come to break you down. And that's what they try to do in his hometown. And Zab fought back. I mean, he fought back. How he didn't just sit there and let them eat all that shit. Because you know what happened? Yeah, I'm just predicting. After Angel, let's say Zab let him finish. You know what happened? When Zab went to talk, Angel would have kept and interrupted him.
Right.
You see, that's why Zab shut that whole thing down. So next time they think about saying shit, you know what I'm saying? They're going to have to use security and shit, because Zab ain't letting that shit happen. That's the way I was.
Yeah, that's not going to stop Angel Garcia, man, because like I said, man, As part of the fight, though, you know, Zab Judah is just not mentally tough, man. He's not mentally tough, and that's why fighters feel like they could do that to him. You know, like Beats was saying, nobody would try that with Andre Ward. You know, Carl Frost talks a little bit of trash too.
Yeah, but
nobody would really step over that line with Andre Ward because you know it's not gonna work.
But you got to understand. You got to understand. Yeah, I understand what you're saying, Joker. But you got to look on the resume. The resume is there to be picked at. You got knocked out by Costa Zoo. You've been stopped by Cotto. You know what I'm trying to say? So why you can't talk to Andre Ward? Because it hasn't happened to Andre Ward. And you can if you want to, you can go in on Carl Froch and say you got outclassed by Andre Ward, and Carl Dow get under his skin, or you say Joe Kazak is better. Joe Kazak is a better fighter than you say Mac did. But you say Mac couldn't back up as well. I mean, you can get under Carl Froch's skin quite a few times. You can say Kessler beat him. Kessler outclassed him. You know what I'm trying to say? You know what I'm saying?
Kessler didn't outclass him.
Pardon?
Kessler didn't outclass him. He just scraped
through.
I
know that. No, I know that. Of course, I believe. I don't know. I'm saying what you need to do to get under another boxer's skin.
Okay, I hear what you're saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. So what I'm saying is there's holes for that, and in my opinion, in every loss Zab lost, it was controversial. I.e. the Costa Zoo, in my opinion, no one else does this. It's just me. I'm with Zab. I'm rolling with Zab. When he got knocked down by Costa Zoo, that shouldn't have been stopped, in my opinion. I'm the only one on the planet up, and me and Zab probably think the same way. The next fight with Amir Khan, he hit him low, and he should have got a point deducted to him. Cotto hit him low, and Zab was looking for Zab was trying. I feel. He hit him low, and Cotto, he was trying to.
I can't say Khan hit him low, man. I can't.
No. But he was trying to get Cotto disqualified. I'm trying to say they're controversial because Zab.
Right. I understand, but it's controversial because. But look, at the end of the day, my thing is Zab Judah has no heart, man. Like if Zab Judah had heart, you should have got up from that, man. It's like he looks for a way out of fights.
Nah. Listen. You're seeing what the media see. I see. If he ain't got no heart, why is he still fighting? And why did he get a world title? Someone who's got no heart doesn't come.
You know why he's getting world title shots? Because everyone knows this is why Zab Judah's getting world title shots at this point. I'm gonna be honest, all right. And I like watching Zab Judah fight. I do. But here's the deal. Everyone knows he's a 4-round fighter. He's a 4-round fighter, just like Angel Garcia said. He will fight you for the first 4 rounds. He'll come out. He'll give you a good press conference. And then guess what? Yeah. When you hit him with the right shot, he's not getting up.
Nah, man, that's not Zab, man. You got the wrong guy. No one's ever laid him out like that. Zab, even when he got knocked down by Cotto, he kept on getting up. Look, the delusion about the heart is not there. Because someone with no heart doesn't come back. And you got to understand, the reason why he got the shot, right? Because Vernon Farris undefeated for a long while. And what it was, because Zab lost that belt, right? He lost that belt to Amir Khan. He was the Manchuri, yeah? That fight was the Manchuri for the IBF. He got himself in position. Zab was supposed to lose the fight to Vernon Forrest, you see. He had no heart, yeah? He would have went in there and lost. He went there and took it away from Paris. Undefeated fighter.
Well, you know why? Because I watched the Paris fight, man.
Yeah,
here's the deal. I'll tell you why he looked so good against Vernon Paris. He looked so good against Vernon Paris because Vernon Paris wasn't throwing anything back at him.
That's because
when you're somebody, here's the deal, Errol. When you're somebody who lets Zab Judah dictate the pace of the fight, he will make you look really bad. He'll make you look stupid. He's done that his whole career. But if you're somebody who's meeting fire with fire and you're making him adjust to what you're doing, then that's when he folds. That's when he packs it up, man. That's what he did versus Khan to me. Because even if you say it was a low blow, man, you mean to tell me you can't get up from that?
No, he did get up. He did get up from that. He did get up from that, and he carried on fighting. That's my whole point. You're saying
your Khan fight?
No. I mean a Khan fight. No, he didn't get up from that. That was a real low blow.
It was borderline. It was borderline.
That was a low blow, man.
It was borderline, man.
Come on, that was a low blow.
It was borderline.
Hey. That was a low blow.
And he was getting beat up for the whole fight anyway.
Listen. Let me tell you something, right? Against the Vernon fight, I'm talking about strategies, bro. Because when he went against Amir Khan, he had the wrong strategy. He was fighting like Parnay.
That's his fault.
No, listen, let me film what I'm saying. He was fighting the same strategy he fought against Matisse, right? And he worked against Matisse against a puncher, but Amir Khan, he should have employed the same strategy he did against Vernon Paris. You're saying Vernon Paris that you shouldn't do it at Vernon Paris, but his strategy is shut down Vernon Paris because Vernon Paris respecting what we all thought he gonna win. I thought Vernon Paris was gonna win because Vernon Paris, you thought okay, he got knocked out by Khan and he didn't look that good. You thought Paris would easily beat him, and Paris probably thought the same thing. What Zab did, Zab rushed him. What I'm saying, he rushed him, went in there and rushed him and just took it away from him. Didn't give him a chance. Yeah, you're right on top. But what I'm talking about, the heart thing, I disagree with that thing. I disagree with that. He ain't got no heart. Because the bottom line is that every time he's been down, he's came back up. When he lost against Corey Spink, everyone thought he done. He came back, got the undisputed title. He come back, he's got heart. Someone ain't got a heart, doesn't continue fighting and doesn't want to fight the best fighters out there.
But here's the deal, man. You can appear to have heart.
He does have
when
heart.
the chips aren't down. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying he folds when the chips are down. When he has to face adversity.
No, he's got heart. I think Zab's got heart.
I see where you're coming from, where you can debate whether he has heart or not. You know, you question a man's heart. But that being said, to me, every time in this man's career where he's had to step up, it's always been a different Zab Judah that shows up. So maybe it isn't heart. Maybe just mentally, he's just not mentally
His shit
there.
just falls apart. Sometimes it's like Tyson. It's not lack of heart. After a time, everything just falls apart, and when it falls apart, it's over. I don't think it's heart.
No,
right.
But you got to look at this. You got to look at this, right? Zab, and most of the stuff, people say it's the heart and them things there, but it's certain things happening in Zab's life and them things there. But the bottom line is that about heart. They question about this. They question about that. I mean, if Zab wins this fight, he still ain't gonna get no respect, you know.
Yes, he will. Yes, he will. He ain't
gonna get no respect. They
he'll get massive respect if
they're gonna say Danny was overrated. It doesn't matter.
No, you can't say that.
Yes, sir. They're gonna say he's over.
I think people would give Zab his respect if he won this fight, man. Especially after the way that Danny Garcia beat Amir Khan, man. You'd have to give Zab some respect.
Nah, they don't listen. I think this is what I'm trying to say about the media. The media. Because the way Zab conducts himself, he won't get no respect. Even if he beats him. If Garcia beats him, he's supposed to.
Well, from boxing fans, I think boxing fans will give
Zab...
Zab...
Look, this is what I'm trying to say about heart. All right, listen to what I'm talking about heart, in my opinion, right? This is why I question about heart, right? Victor Ortiz and Zab are nowhere near each other. Nowhere even the same. Victor Ortiz was winning against Marcus Maidana, right? When he started getting his beating, he said, nah, I had enough, right? Then against Jose Lisa Lopez, yeah, his jaw got punched. I see many guys continue that, and you can keep going down the list. He said, nah, my jaw's broke. I had quit. I would have quit. Yeah, but you've seen some fighters continue. So what I'm saying in my opinion, that he ain't got no heart. Victor Ortiz ain't got no heart. He ain't proven. Not Zab, in my opinion, because he went down in certain things, but he continued. And you never seen Zab being knocked down. Ain't no one knocked down Zab. No one's ever knocked down Zab. All of Zab's been stopped. He been stopped by he been stopped by body shots. All right, I ain't gonna say low blows. He been stopped by body shots, and he got knocked down by Kozu. But yeah, he got back up straight away. The referee stopped the fight because he said because he got back up and went back down, but he got back up. He ain't never been knocked down.
He's a bully. That's I tell you what he is. He's a bully. He's a bully.
Yeah, he's a bully. He's a bully. I agree with that. I'm not going to argue with that. He is a bully.
Now where I agree with you is I do agree that you're right. He fought the wrong fight versus Amir Khan. He came in there and tried to look pretty on the outside versus Khan.
That's right.
And you're not going to do that. You're not going to do that to Amir Khan. You got to fight him on the inside. Like
yeah. That's the one he employed against Vernon Parrish, you see. So what I'm saying to you is that with the Zab, what he's going to do, he probably might do the outside thing. But like I'm saying to you, Thingy's got the longer reach. So he might have to just go in there and just go in blazing. Yeah, he might go in blazing. But like you said,
Garcia doesn't even use the jab to me. That's the problem with Garcia. And another thing that I have thing I'm wondering about Garcia is how is he going to do in the later rounds? That's why I think Zab is going to have his best chance in the later rounds. That
fight, like you said, like Zab's stamina is in question, so that fight ain't going to go that long because Zab's volumes is slowed down over the years, so Zab doesn't throw that many punches. Like you have to agree, his output has gone down, so he's more working on power shots. So Garcia can outwork him on work rate, and Garcia probably hits maybe on the same level, even harder than Zab, right? So. Yeah. You know what I mean? But you'd have to favor like Garcia in a lot of factors. But if Zab pulls the upset, I wouldn't be surprised. So I wouldn't be surprised, seriously. Wouldn't be surprised.
Well, anybody has a chance with two hands, I suppose.
It's like that, yeah?
Yeah, it's like that.
That means you give him a slim to none chance, right?
Slim to none.
All right.
No, but I understand because people have put trust in Zab Judah over the years, man. Like I was telling you, Errol, the thing is, man, it's like when you see someone at every point, every time it's time for them to step up and go to that next level to where you could say, damn, this person's an elite fighter. It's like he always just kind of crumbles under like the spotlight, under the mental pressure, under all these different factors that come in. Mm-hmm. So I could agree with you that maybe it's not heart per se, but that's what a lot of people will call it. That's what a lot of people have seen. I mean, maybe it's mental toughness, but whatever it is, there's just something that's just hasn't been there for him. And I hope that for this fight, he can have the right mindset because Zab Judah is one of those guys who could beat himself before he gets in the ring. That's what I've seen from him at times.
Well, you know what I'd say. You know what I'd say. If we were gonna call it anything, I think he's fighting against the elite. Maybe he's not an elite fighter. I'd just call it he's not an elite fighter because when he goes against the elite, yeah, he struggles with the elite and like a Ricky Hatton. Ricky Hatton's not an elite fighter. He knows that. But what I'm saying is maybe Zab's not an elite fighter and his skill set, because his skill set was so good, we thought it was an elite fighter. Yeah. But really, when he gets tested against the elite, the cream of the crop, then it's like maybe he's just underneath that. So I'd say that.
And you could say the same thing for Andre Berto. You know, Andre Berto's not an elite fighter either. He damn sure ain't an elite fighter. You know?
See Andre Berto, man. I think I think he had so much too early. I mean, his skill set was, everyone thought he was better than he is, but he comes in with a game plan. Like certain fights he expect to win, he loses. Like he should have beat Victor Ortiz. Victor Ortiz already came off getting knocked out by Maradona, moving up in his division. Right? He should have expected a desperate guy coming at him, running at him. He should have expected that, but he didn't. He didn't adjust. Then he comes in with the shell defense against Guerrero, and that shit worked out. So he's like, with him, he's got the skill set to win. Like Zab's got the skill set to win, but maybe they're employing the wrong game plan against the fighters, and because of that, maybe again, he's just under the elite. He's not an elite fighter. He's just underneath the elite because elite fighters don't make that mistake. They come in, they're meticulous about their game plan, and they go in and they make sure everything works. I mean, why are you gonna just try at the show just to try to see if it works?
Well, some people have said that he's used it already. You know.
He's not as far as I've seen. And
a few people have said it, you know.
I've seen, as far as I'm concerned, I've seen his fights. He's never used it before.
Well, you know what that is to me? What that is to me on Andre Berto's part, it shows lack of self-belief. And I think Zab Judah has that issue too, to where it's like he believes in himself up into a certain point in the fight. Okay, and I think Andre Berto is starting to show that at a couple times too, where it's like he doesn't really believe in his own abilities. To where I don't know, man, because I don't know what to say about these guys.
I think to be honest with you, I think they underestimate people. I think a lot of time they underestimate people because when Zab went against Kotazu, to a certain extent, his confidence is sky high, and he was clearly outboxing for the 2 rounds. And he went in there and he got clipped, and then he didn't know how. He's never been knocked down before. He didn't know how to deal with it. Now same thing with Berto. Berto is nothing. His confidence is sky high. He's going as a guy. Maybe he couldn't get out for the guy. I'm not making excuses. But what I'm saying is that these guys in the big fights maybe don't take it seriously as they should do. You know what I'm saying? Because they got the skill set to win these fights. Right? That's why we always think about Zab. He's not showing it. The wrong person shows up on the night. We don't know what Zab's going to turn up. We know what Garcia's going to turn up. We know what Garcia's going to turn. Garcia's going to turn.
You know what? You bring up Danny Garcia, man. To me, also, I'm not really sold on Danny Garcia. I'm not sold that he's going to be holding the belt as long as Angel Garcia thinks he's holding that belt, man. I think somebody's going to take that belt off of him.
They want to fight Brandon Rios next and Matisse. I think they're going for Brandon Rios next, and then they're moving up. They're moving up to welterweight. So that's that. I mean, Angel hinted that's what they're going to do. So that'd be interesting. Against the Brandon Rios, I mean, we could talk about a Brandon Rios and Garcia match. That'd be. Who do you take on that one? I mean, boy, that's an interesting fight.
Yeah, that's an interesting fight, man. Yeah,
Garcia will smash him to bits, man.
Who's gonna get both of them? Both of their careers will never be the same. Let's put it that way.
Yeah,
they'll probably have a rematch until they batter each other into oblivion.
That'd just be a trilogy right there. Probably.
Yeah.
They're done after that.
yes, until your career, exactly. Because what do you do after that? You can't even speak properly after that shit.
Yeah,
that'd be a bad fight for Rios, man, because Danny's got a very powerful jab. Just his the left jab and the left hook, and if Rios is going to stand in range and try and take Garcia's shot, especially if Danny, because Rios is going to let Danny dip his leg. Once Danny dips that leg and throws that left, you can't be standing around for that. You know what I mean? Your head will end up in the fucking 5th row.
Rios don't give a shit. His chin holds up. His chin hold up.
Yeah, I mean, I like Brandon Rios, but I think Danny Garcia would beat the shit out of Brandon Rios, man.
Yeah, I don't know about that, man. I don't know, man. I think that Rios will put a serious beating on Danny.
If I was managing Rios, I wouldn't put him in there with.
Listen, that's a 50. Man, that's a true 50-50 fight. I mean, who do you want? Who do you like? It's who do you like on that one? You know what I'm saying? Who do you like? Who do you want? I mean, Batista versus Rios as well.
Too much punishment. I think having a good chin sometimes can be a bad thing. I see Rios taking way too much punishment in that fight. Rios leaves himself open to hooks. That's what he gets hit with.
Exactly.
Rios with hooks.
Yeah.
and you fighting one of the best hookers in the game, man, you're gonna get knocked out. You know, it's seriously hurt.
Yeah, because if you watch Danny Garcia, if I was training a fighter to fight, and I'm not no trainer, but this is what I would be saying. Look, when you read his legs about to dip, you got to move to your left. You know what I mean? Right. You can't stay there. You got to move to your left, or he's gonna take your head off. Because you can see, you're like when he threw, you can see when he sets that left knee, and he throws it. You saw it against Morales and Khan, the first left hooks. You got to get the fuck out of there. But it's only but there's only a few fighters who can read the game like that, like the Floyds, who can see. Okay, I can see what he's gonna do. I can see, and they can not only evade the punch because they've seen it in advance. They can get a counter in too. Yeah, and they'd make Danny pay badly because he's not telegraphing the shots per se, but elite fighters, they can read that. Rios ain't reading none of them. he's going to say, go on, you know what I mean, hit me.
Yeah, Matisse is a bit more craftier, man. The Matisse versus Garcia or Matisse versus Rios, it's a bit more craftier, you know? Right. But you know the thing is, yeah, like, they're going to do the same thing with Matisse. Like, Matisse should have, Danny Garcia should have really been fighting Matisse. And even before Matisse, Jose Lushkin should have been fighting Danny Garcia. So the WBC, they're protecting Danny Garcia once again.
Yeah, it's BS, dude, because here's my thing about it. How do you go from beating Amir Khan, which to me, Amir Khan was up there with Lucas Matisse as far as being the guy at 140. He was pretty much the guy up there. Yeah, you know, you beat Amir Khan, and then it's like you go downhill from there. You take 2 steps back. You fight freaking Eric Morales. Yeah. Okay, you knock him out, and then now you're about to fight Zab Judah. Now, like I said, this is probably a pretty good fight. I'm not too upset about the fight, but in all actuality, it really shouldn't be happening. You know, he should be fighting Lucas Matisse, like you said.
Yeah, but you know why it's happening though, because again, he's been protected, and they're making money. You gotta understand, they just came to the big time. They want to cash that cow in. They want to cash that. They want to make that check. I don't blame him. Shit. I mean, look. Let's beat Errol Morales. Gave us a shot. Yeah, we're gonna give him another shot. That's an easy fight for us. Yeah, we're gonna win that. Let's have another house. Let's get some more cars. Yeah, and then let's take Zab, or we expect to beat Zab. And let's go after that. Then they have to try and fight. Then after that, the criticisms must come. The criticism must be coming in, because after that, really and truly, you need to defend that WBC belt against number 1 contender. That's why Lushkin, he had enough. The man's had enough. He's just there partying that. Luce Matisse, I mean, Matisse don't care anyway. He's probably happy doing what he's doing anyway. He don't seem like the type to me to wait around. I think he's probably gonna have another fight. He should. I don't think he should wait around for Garcia, because Garcia, you know what I'm saying? Garcia's got other plans, you know.
Yeah, Garcia ain't looking for him, but I heard Angel Garcia say something where he was like, you know, the next fight after the Zab Judah fight, he was saying he's gonna call somebody out, and it's gonna be somebody who talks a lot of trash.
That's Rios. That's what he said. They were talking about
Rios.
Rios.
So I'm thinking it's either Brandon Rios or it's Amir Khan. Maybe it's an Amir Khan rematch.
No. It was Rios and Matisse. They're gonna. Hey, they got. See, this is what I'm saying. That's a great matchup.
Rios is
that's a great matchup. You see, that's a great matchup going back in against Amir Khan. Yes. Why exactly? You know you're gonna go that fight and you get more money, and they're doing a smart thing. Right. They're capitalizing it and keeping the belt and defending it against opposition they know they can roll over. You know what I'm saying? It's enough to get it's enough to say, you know you're gonna win, you're not getting sensitive, but the fans are gonna watch it anyway. You know?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I want to see him fight Lucas Matisse, but if he beats Zab Judah, I do want to see him fight Amir Khan in a rematch. I'm not gonna lie, I do want to see that fight again. Because Amir Khan, people could say what they want about Amir Khan, but I'm gonna be real. Amir Khan is my favorite fighter, man. Because Amir Khan, anytime he gets in that ring, you are watching him fight. Okay, anytime he gets in that ring, Amir Khan, nobody can question his heart. I mean, we could question how smart his game plan is, the way he fights. But I just like watching Amir Khan fight, man. He, from the press conference to the fight, I like it. You know, a lot of people think he's cocky and shit, but I think it's funny, man. And I don't have a problem with the guy being confident, you know, in his abilities. So I like Khan.
Yeah, I like to see a rematch. With Garcia.
Well, at the end of the day, is he Khan's fighting next week? This weekend?
Yeah.
Well, we get I mean, if he gets knocked out in that fight, I already said already, I'm not gonna be surprised. I'm just telling you right now, off the bat. I'm telling you off the bat. If he gets knocked out in this fight,
he's gonna stop that kid.
He will.
He's a lightweight that's moving up.
When he gets Danny Garcia, tell me the truth, Joker. Do you think he was gonna win? When he gets exactly. That's how Amir Khan is. You think he's gonna win and then in a sudden he gets topped over. So I'm not saying if he gets knocked out. I'm not saying right. If he loses, I won't be surprised because it's like Mike Tyson. When everyone worked out that Mike Tyson had to beat him, it was off and running. Everyone came in there. We got Danny Williams from England. He said, I can beat him. All I have to do is just stay in there and get him tired.
Yeah, but that was Tyson in 2003, man.
What I'm saying to you, all you need to do
that's not really good comparison, is it?
Walk Amir Khan down and start swinging shots, swinging hooks.
Right. Well, see, the problem that Amir Khan has, like you said, is the blueprint is already out on him.
That's right.
Nobody's really scared of him at this point. At this point, it's just like, okay, I'm just waiting to catch you. That's the problem that he has. So he has to fight even smarter than he was fighting before. You know, he has to really fight smart. You know, and I'm hoping that he could do that with Virgil Hunter. But like you said, because people are going to be head hunting him now, I just don't know. I
don't know, man. I think we expect too much. I keep saying we expect a lot out of fighters. Like, he's an exciting fighter. That's in his boxing DNA. That's who he is. Yeah. If you start taking too much of that away, it's not Amir Khan. How's he going to win the fight if he doesn't throw him a punch? How's he going to win? You know. He has. Look, with boxing, to a degree, a lot of your actual personality has to go in. You can't just be taught like a robot, and you have to fight according to your personality. And if you've got a penchant for trying to get your man out of there, it's not you're making a mistake. You're doing what comes naturally. Boxing is a natural sport. You know what I'm saying? I don't think. I think if Virgil Hunter tries to alter Khan too much, he's not really gonna. This is what you make any positive changes.
This is what you need to do with Amir Khan, in my opinion, right? He needs to learn how to fight inside. Full stop. Because he's got the outside game on lock. He needs to get in there, know how to clinch, know how to spin, and know how to stay in range, dip his head down where he's not getting hit, and let his hands go inside. If he learns that game inside, then you could say he's a complete fighter. It's the only thing missing in his game. He needs to learn inside defense, inside, how to work inside. And if he learns that, then I can say, and if Virgil brings that to him, then we can say that inside defense, outside game, because his outside game is it's hard to catch him on the outside, It's hard when he uses his footwork. Inside fighting, I think, if you take the core aspects of boxing, inside fighting is almost natural fighting, right? Jabbing is not how you fight. If you haven't had a fight before, you haven't been taught to do martial arts or boxing or no structured combat sports, you're not going to start doing a shoulder roll or trying to jab, or you're going to fight inside. I don't think that's in his DNA. I mean, he might try it and he might be a little better at it, but he's never going to be an effective inside fighter. No one's saying that, but what I'm saying is that's the only thing left in his game to work on. And if Amir Khan wants to develop that, then he needs to know how to clinch inside, he needs to know how to spin, he needs to know how to win his inside where he's not getting hit, where he's got his head popped up and he's looking for the ref to help him.
I see what both of y'all are saying, to be honest. I mean, my thing is, like, I agree with you, Beats. I mean, it's in his DNA. He's a cocky dude. He wants to get in there and he wants to show everybody, hey, I can take a punch and hey, I can give a punch. Yeah. But at the same time, I feel like where you separate the elite guys from guys who are just good is the guys who are elite, man. They know what they're good at. Yeah. Like they was saying, they know what they're good at and they know how to how to stick to what they're good at and keep doing that and apply their abilities in the ring, man. And Amir Khan, it's like, damn, like you said, Jarrett, like he can't tie up on the inside. Mm-hmm. He can't even hold, man. Like how are you boxing when you don't even know how to hold? Like you can't even tie a guy up, man. You can't, and that's why he got deducted points, because he's sitting there trying to get Peterson off him. He's sitting there guy off. And Freddie Roach is partly to blame for that, because I mean Freddie Roach, man, damn, like how are you not able to make adjustments, and tell your fighter, hey, stay on the outside, or teach a fighter how to tie up. So I think
you know what he did, sorry to interrupt, he did, actually he did tell me, Carl. I listened in the corner. I'm a Khan didn't listen. He actually told him all that stuff, he said clinch in the inside. He told him to clinch, he told him to spin him, right? He told him all that stuff there. I mean, Amir Khan I don't think they worked on it in training, even though Freddie told them that. Yeah, I don't think Freddie actually worked.
They probably did work on it in training. That's the thing.
Nah, I've seen the training. They train. I see what Ami does. You see what he does. All he does is he has the mitts and he has that punching bag, and that's it. He doesn't grab you. He doesn't grab you and turn you. He doesn't do that in training. He never does that.
Look,
he has you punching the bags. He has you punching the speed bag. He has you shadow boxing. I ain't never seen him grab. I ain't never seen Freddie Roach. In sparring, he doesn't learn that. He just throws from a distance. They don't teach that.
Well, now that he's with Virgil Hunter, you gotta think Hunter's gonna try to change some of those things up. But like you were saying, the only issue that he has now is that even when he goes in there and he tries to fight smart, guys are gonna be coming at him trying to knock him out now. You know what I mean? So now I feel like he should have made the move earlier. Like, why did you have to get knocked out before you realize, damn, I gotta get a new trainer. I gotta work on this and that. You know, with Toro Gatti had to learn that shit, but Toro Gatti could box on the outside anyway. But I'm just saying, De La Hoya changed his style when he went against Ike Corday after he got a beating and he lost that fight, in my opinion. Right? He changed his style.
I'll tell you what.
Guys can change, innit? You know what I'm saying? They can
I'll tell you what.
We'll see.
Let's I'll tell you who's going to be more important than Virgil Hunter for Amir Khan from now in his career. His matchmaker. Don't put him in with big punches. You put him in with a big punch. Look what he did when he fought Madonna. He nearly got knocked out. When he fought Brady's Prescott looked like who's Prescott knocked out like that since then? You got to matchmake the guy. Look, it is what it. Some guys max out their credit card. When I watched Shane Mosley fight Winky Wright, either the first or second. Remember what fight was it when Winky Wright gave him the free shot? Was that the second one? I can't remember what it was. Right? I saw Shane Mosley. I said, you know something, Shane? You're a good fighter, but you've maxed out your credit card. He couldn't do no more. Like, when he was confronted with that defense, he tried to hook for it. He tried to throw through the middle, but he just doesn't have them Floyd skills where he can angle his body and change the angle of the shot. You know, it's just, look, we can overanalyze. Some fighters just max out and we can just enjoy them for what it is. Virgil Hunter is not going to be able to do too much with the guy. He's going to be able to do a bit with him, but he changed to Freddie Roach, and that was supposed to have magic dust on it because Pacquiao was one of the top guys. And as I said before, he follows patterns. He ran to Freddie Roach when he saw he had one of the big guys, Pacquiao, and now he's running to Virgil Hunter because he sees what he's doing with Andre Ward. But he's not Pacquiao, right? He realized he's not Pacquiao because he tried to fight a similar stuff. He hasn't got the chin, right? He hasn't got the chin. He's going to try and fight like Andre Ward. He hasn't got the inside game. So, look, if you bring a trainer to you, your trainer has, like I said, fighting is natural. Your trainer has to be able to spot what you naturally can do well. Because, look, once you go in there to pitch punches, it's all on you. The trainer isn't in there. That is why when Freddie Roach told him to clinch, he couldn't do shit about it. He couldn't do shit about it. You're not robots. You're a human. You're fighting the next human. So, I think the matchmaking for Khan from now is going to be vital. You know, if you put him in, would you put Khan in with Matisse?
Yes. What I'm saying to you is that's what makes Amir Khan. Amir Khan's not looking for no easy. He wants an easy one now to work on what he's worked with Virgil Hill, and we're gonna see the difference, yeah. But he wants the tough fight.
I think if he had a rematch with
I'm just saying that look, they're not gonna do that. They're not gonna.
Right.
Amir Khan. That's what made him Amir Khan. They're not gonna do that. His matchmaking, right, has been put to the first. So he was put. Look into this, right, and this is true, right? Beats.
Yeah.
The matchmaking was perfect. He was supposed to beat Peterson. He was supposed to beat Garcia. Right? They were winnable fights for him. The only thing is he didn't employ the right. He didn't expect the referee to get that. If that was in Vegas, maybe things would have been different. He was using the right strategy against Garcia. So let's get the losses he's took, yeah? He was doing the right thing. It's just that certain things didn't work already. You know what I'm trying to say? If he got the win against Peterson, we wouldn't even be talking this. He wouldn't have fought Garcia. The reason he fought Garcia was because Garcia was the next best thing. That's what I'm saying. But what I'm saying to you is that the matchmaking's all right. It's not the matchmaking's all right. And now they've given him. No, I'm not talking about if. Now they're giving him weak opposition. Right now. But I'm saying that guy could knock him out. I ain't gonna be surprised. Thank you. That's all I have to say about that.
If he had a rematch with Maidana right now, Maidana would knock him out. I guarantee you that.
I don't think so.
I bet he would.
No.
I bet Madonna would knock him out.
Too slow. It's way too slow.
Well, see, the problem is with Khan, like you said, the thing with Khan is you just never know, man, because like Jarrett was saying, he was supposed to beat Lamont Peterson. He was supposed to beat Danny Garcia.
That's
so
right.
It's like you just never know. You never know when he's going to come in and say and actually follow what the game plan is and stick to the outside, or where he's actually feel ballsy and decide he wants to trade with guys.
Yeah.
You know? But the truth is that it is in his DNA, and that is what makes him exciting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Another problem that he has now is that he has to fight guys like a Danny Garcia or Lucas Matisse to get back to the top. That's what he has to do.
Yeah, he has to. Yeah, exactly. He can't go nowhere else. He wants the rematch, and you're probably right. Amir Khan's been shooting off his mouth, and you know what? I think you're right. I think the next fight they're gonna take Amir Khan, and I'm gonna laugh my head off because they're getting easy pickings, you know what I'm saying, and they're making money. And I gotta applaud the Garcia family for doing that because they're trying to get money, right? They're winning the thing, and they're a champion. Yeah, they're not fighting the best available guys out there, but they're winning guys who fighting guys that they should be. And then maybe I think that or Khan should go for Peterson.
Amir Khan, world class speed. A bum's chin. Amir Khan cannot fight 3 world-class fighters on the trot without getting knocked out. I will bet any money, anyone who wants to take the bet that he cannot fight. I'll tell you what. Who's in the light welterweight division? I'm going to start from Rios, Matisse, Garcia. Who else is there?
There's plenty, bro.
Right?
There's Lushigun. You can keep going down the list. There's so many, man.
He can't go through 3 of them fights without getting knocked out in one of them fights. I guarantee. I'll take that wager with anybody who wants.
How much money you want to bet on that?
How much? What? Okay.
Yeah, how much you want to bet?
Well, we have to select the fighters first. Let's select the fighters.
You said he's gonna fight world class opposition.
All right.
Straight
Out
off
of the okay.
How much you want to bet?
How much do you want to take on it?
I'm asking you because you're making the bet.
Okay, I'll put a $1 in it. I'll put a $1 in it with you.
Well,
I'll put
you guys are talking about the 140 division, man. Let's see who they got still in there. There's Mike Alvarado. You know, he's around in there.
He has to recover from that beating, man. He got fucked up, bro. It was Alvarado. I don't think he gonna recover from that shit. Yeah, go on, Beats. I'm listening.
Anybody who is a factor in the top 10. I don't know what governing body will go to see, but he cannot go through 3 top 10 recognized opponents without getting knocked out. I guarantee it's not going to happen.
Yeah, all right. I'll take that wager. I want to see how much you want to bet.
Well, you name the price.
We got Lucien Matisse. We got Zab Judah. We got one Manuel Marquez. We got Brandon Rios. Who's the other guy? Michael Alvarado. Yeah, you mentioned him. Who's that? Dennis Cheval, whatever his name is. Caesar. And we got what's that Russian guy? Reza Parkovich. You know this guy? He's the one who knocked out. I think against what's his name again? Against Marcus DeCorley. He went against him.
Right.
You know what I mean? The division's stacked. Division's stacked.
Well, let me ask you guys a question since we're talking about Amir Khan, man. Because they're talking about Amir Khan versus Kell Brook, man. Once upon a time, I actually thought Amir Khan had a chance in that fight. But how do you guys see that fight?
I think he's got a chance against Kell Brook. Stay away from the power, man. He's quicker than him, man. He's got a chance against Kell Brook. I think he got a chance against Kell Brook. Again, stay away from the power, man. If Kell Brook catches him up, boy, he's fucked. That's what I know. But Kell Brook, I've seen Kell Brook in his fight against Carson Jones where his face can get cut up. You know what I'm saying? You know Amir Khan's like a cat. He can just scratch up your face. You know if he starts catching, he can catch up. We haven't seen him in the 147 division. But yeah, if he goes against him, that's a possibility that could happen. I won't be surprised by that.
What you think, Beats? How do you see that going?
I see Kell Brook starching him, to be honest.
Everyone's there. I don't know about that. But, you know,
I don't think his power's going to... He hasn't got the bone structure to fight a welterweight. He's tall.
He got power like Willie Manlaji, man.
Look, if you look at Kell Brook's physique, he's just a solid... He's a very solid-looking guy. He's too slow now. He's too stiff. He's got too much muscle mass now, man. He's going to get outboxed by Devin Alexander easily, right? Easily. He's just going to try and... All he's going to do is try and knock him out. Yeah, he's going to get outboxed by Devin Alexander. I don't think he's going to just try and knock him out. Kell's got a very good jab. You know, he's got a very good jab.
He's too slow, man. He's just too slow. The thing is campaigned at the 140 division. He's gone up into the 147 and he's used his speed. He ain't got the power Devin Alexander, but he's got hand speed and he's got better footwork. Yeah, he's not going to be there to be hit. Kell going to struggle.
It's going to be an interesting fight. It's going to be an interesting fight.
Yeah.
It'll be a very interesting fight. You know, I'm hoping Brook can do it. You know what I mean? Bring the title back to the UK. That'd be a good look.
Yeah, set up an Amir Khan fight. It'd be a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the question about Amir Khan too. Another thing that Amir Khan has to ask himself is how is he going to do at 147? Because here's a guy who was sitting there trying to call out Floyd Mayweather at some point. You know what I mean? And that was before he even fought Lamont Peterson, before Peterson beat him. So the question is going to be, is his chin going to get better as he goes up in weight?
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Punchers, you know what I mean? So, shit, man. Amir Khan, he got a lot of problems on his hands, so he might not even be able to go to welterweight, man.
Nah, he'll go there. If he said he'll go there, he'll go there. Amir Khan, he's got plans and this and that. But, we go and see. I mean, everyone to say he was key. I mean, you know what the fight I'd like to see? Zab and Amir Khan again, man. That's what I like to see.
I wouldn't mind seeing that too.
Yeah, I would see that. No, yeah, I would love to see that fight again, man. I love if Zab wins, that fight's gonna happen, right? Straight away, that'll be the next fight.
If Zab wins, then maybe. But okay, I mean, well.
Nah, I like to see that fight, man. Because I know Zab will put it on him.
You guys are easy to please, man. You guys are easy to please.
Zab will look at to put it on him, bro. You know what I'm saying? Zab will look at to put it on him, but Amir Khan probably use the same strategy. He's even better. Look, I'm expecting a better Amir Khan in his next fight. But if he gets knocked out, like I said to you, I won't be surprised. Well. But so that's all I have to say about that, mate.
All right. Anything else you guys want to tackle?
What we got this weekend? We got Marquez and Pacquiao. How you guys at Jokerboxing? How you see that?
Shit, man. I mean, Marquez, I feel like a lot of people are impressed with Marquez because he's put on a lot of muscle. But I feel like muscle isn't really when you think about it, let's be honest. Marquez basically won the last fight. So why put on all the muscle and slow yourself down? I don't really see
I know what he's doing. He wants to knock his ass out, bro.
He wants to, but I feel like he's going to be too slow. I think he's going to make... I think Pacquiao is going to look like the old Pacquiao potentially because Marquez might be slowed down. So I feel like somebody's going to get knocked out. You know what I mean? And I really don't care who. But if I had to pick, I'd be honest. I'd say Pacquiao would probably knock him out.
The reason why Marquez put power was because when he was hitting him in the last thing, he was really hurting him. So he's doubled the power. He wants to stop. He really wants to stop him. He can't stand Pacquiao. He wants to stop him. And that's why he's putting the thing on Pacquiao's still the same. It's still the same. I don't think Pacquiao knows what's coming.
Marquez is going to own Pacquiao. Yeah. He's going to own him. Yeah. He's going to own him.
That's what most people think, man. Yeah. I mean, I could see why. I could see why. But for some reason, I'm telling you, because I feel like all of that mass that he's putting on, he's getting away to me from what made him successful. And that was speed and timing, kind of like timing Pacquiao.
He's going to have the speed.
And Marquez already isn't a fast guy, So how is he going to be able to keep up with Pacquiao jumping around that ring like he usually does, man? So shit. I mean, I really don't care, man. I really don't care who wins this fight, to be honest.
I do.
I think both of them should be fighting different opponents.
I'm Marquez.
Joker Boxing, yeah. We talked to Jeff Mayweather. He's saying they're in negotiations with Pacquiao after this fight. That the next fight will be Mayweather and Pacquiao. So that's the fight that's gonna happen next. That's Jeff Mayweather said it himself. He goes, they're working out. He goes, Pacquiao just has to win that fight, and the Mayweather thing's gonna be right next.
Yeah, I think Floyd and Marquez will be a good fight too.
Nah, Floyd and who?
Marquez.
Why they fought already?
Yeah, well, I mean, how's he gonna fight Pacquiao after he gets beaten?
He ain't interested in him. he ain't interested. He's not gonna fight. He ain't interested in him. That ain't gonna fight. He ain't gonna fight him. He beat him already. He beat Marquez easy. He beat Marquez, only won like 2 rounds. So he ain't gonna fight him again.
Well, Manny's gonna have no credential after he loses. So you mean
who?
Manny?
Nah, Manny, of course he is. Everyone wants to fight Manny.
If Marquez knocks out Pacquiao, the Floyd fight's still gonna happen.
No, not that fight's happening. But Manny just cut into a hole in it, and everyone just be passing him around. That's what happens to him, man. No,
running a train on him, boy.
I no faith in this fight boxing train. I just don't believe in it anymore. I think Floyd's either gonna fight. I see him fighting Robert Guerrero. That's why I see.
Nah, that's not happening.
You don't think so?
That's too easy. That's too easy for him, man.
No, it's not too easy for him.
Yeah, that's why I think it'll happen.
Nah, he's not gonna fight him. He's not gonna fight. He don't trust him. And there's rumors here that
Trouts. That's why I want to see him fight.
There's rumors that guy had something in his gloves. Anyway, there's rumors.
Who had something in his gloves?
There's rumors that Guerrero had something in his gloves, man.
Nah, your rumor. That's your rumor.
I know. It's my rumor, but
okay.
Yeah, man. I heard you comparing Robert Guerrero to Marco Cheeto, man.
Yeah. There's rumors.
Yeah, we'll see, man. But hey, some people are saying they want to see Floyd fight Canelo, man. But man, Canelo need to fight Austin Trout. To me, man, that's who Canelo needs to fight, man.
Nah, Floyd needs to fight Trout. Floyd needs to fight. That's the fight. It's Floyd versus Trout.
Floyd ain't gonna fight Trout. Floyd ain't gonna fight Trout. That's a boring fight. Why'd you want to see that for?
That's gonna be a dread match. That'd be a wicked fight.
You know what? Trout needs to fight. Trout needs to move up and fight Martinez. Woohoo! Yes, sir.
Shit. Yeah. What if he fought?
Yeah, that's more like it, man. That's more like it, mate.
Why does he have to move out of his division? Why should he move out of his division?
Huh?
Why should he move out of his division?
Because that'll make him an all-time elite fighter. Look who he just beat. He just beat
Cotto,
and he moved up out of his division, and he's gonna fight Martinez.
They're both light middles. Why not Floyd and Trout? They're both light middles. It'd be a great fight. Listen.
He moved out of his division, beat Martinez, moved back down to light middle, call out Floyd, and then that'll be a great fight. Then he has a resume to call out Floyd. Other than that, you ain't got no one.
Well, you know what happens is a lot of these guys have to move out of their divisions because they're getting ducked. You know, like my boy Golovkin, man, he's might have to move out of his division soon if he keeps getting ducked by fighters. You know, so
he only just came in.
He hasn't done shit yet.
No one's ducking him. He hasn't done shit. He just came there. He just came there and got the belt.
What has Golovkin done for people to say he's ducked him?
He quit the Quillen.
To me, he's done enough. All right, here's my deal. I feel like Sergio Martinez, if you're going to fight the guys that Sergio Martinez has fought who aren't big-name guys, why wouldn't you fight Golovkin when Golovkin's name is arguably bigger than a lot of those guys that you fought? And Sergio was out here fighting big-name guys, and he was like, okay, well, his name isn't big enough, but his name is right there to be fought. Okay, and there's guys, you hear guys on HBO, everybody wants to see that fight. We want to see, him fight Golovkin, man.
Golovkin ain't no big name, man. He just came into the picture right now. He ain't fought no one.
Right. They still building him. His name's not huge, but I'm saying his name isn't any different than the fighters that Sergio was fighting. You know what I mean? Like some of those guys that he was fighting. So to me, I just don't see why that fight couldn't have happened.
Nah, man. Sergio, he's beat Pavlik and okay, I'm not saying Chavez Jr. are big fights.
After he beat Pavlik and Paul Williams? What did he do after?
Yeah, but they're names. They're names. What I'm saying is, I'm not even talking about quality of opponent. Golovkin hasn't got one name there. He hasn't had a profile fight.
Didn't he fight? He fought. Did he fight Proskauer? Right?
Proskauer lost to Kerry Hope.
Who's Proskauer?
He lost to Kerry Hope.
Come on, man. Come on, man. No.
Golovkin's had. Look, man. Y'all messing with my boy Golovkin, man. Golovkin has an amateur background, man. Man, Golovkin knocked out Boutte in the Olympics, and he beat Andre Dirrell, man.
But who's Boutte?
Amateur boxing.
Who's Boutte? Who's Boutte right now? Boutte's been found out. He wasn't. He was hyped.
Boutte is booty.
Boutte was hyped, man. Everyone knows he was hyped.
He was.
Yeah, it was actually. So Golovkin ain't done nothing yet. He ain't done nothing in the pros, man. He ain't done nothing.
Yeah, well, I mean, I understand that, but I mean, to do something, eventually you have to get fights. You know what I mean? Eventually you got to get fights. So he's fighting a guy, Gabriel Rosado. I don't know if you guys know.
Is that who he's fighting? Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw that Rosado against Charles Whittaker.
Yeah, I saw that shit.
And
man.
I wasn't impressed with Rosado. He looked alright in spurts, but he looks so. Some of his moves look so trained. It doesn't.
He's kind of tight in there. You could tell some of the moves are a little bit forced, man. And he has a lot of unnecessary movement, too. I think he might get gassed fighting a puncher like Golovkin. But I think it's a fight that Rosado could possibly win, to be honest. I think it'll be a good fight.
Nah, man.
He could win it, He could win it because...
man.
Golovkin ain't got no defense, bro. I like Golovkin, but he ain't got no defense, man.
Golovkin hits too hard, man. That guy hits way too hard, man. He hits way too hard. That's all I can tell you that.
Have you seen Rosado?
Yeah, I see. No, I haven't seen him.
Okay.
No, I haven't seen him. I haven't seen Rosado, but I know Golovkin hits way too hard, man. He ain't no joke, man. I'm just saying.
Rosado is a big middleweight
fighter, though.
Rosado
in the middleweight division, it's interesting because Quillen's there and things. So the middleweight division's got interesting again. But I'm just saying, like with Oscar and Trout, man, he's got the type of style. He can move up, man, and he can cause people a lot of trouble, man. A lot of trouble. He give Martinez fits, man. He got the perfect style to beat Martinez, in my opinion, man. They're both southpaws, but he bigger. Now I reckon he could beat him, but I don't think they're looking that fight. I think he said that Trout said he wants to clean out the division.
Yeah,
so
he wants to clean up his division. You don't need to move up yet.
yeah, that's why I was trying to get a phone call.
I think he should fight Bundridge or Floyd.
I'll try and call K9 later. I'll try and call K9 later, see what he has to say about Trout.
Bundridge versus Trout or Trout versus Floyd. You know what I mean? Like, they're the fights I like to see. I don't really want to see Floyd beat up Canelo.
If Trout goes ahead and beats Bundridge, that's going to put a lot of pressure on Canelo because Trout's going to be holding, 2 of the big belts, man.
Yeah.
He's going to be holding some of those belts, man. So Canelo's going to it's going to put some pressure for him to unify those titles, man, and try to fight Austin Trout.
Damn, everybody's ripped off my boy Bundridge, though. Imagine if he beat Trout.
I got my boy Bundridge, man. I got my Bundridge. I'm rolling with Bundridge, bro.
Well, against Trout, yeah?
Bundridge. Yeah, I'm rolling with Bundridge. Okay. Trout. I'm rolling with Bundridge, man. I roll with Bundridge. He's power, man. I rolling with Bundridge, man.
Man. Bundridge, look, man. Bundridge is a cool guy. You know what I mean? I like him outside the ring, man. But Bundridge, man, he ain't got the technical skills, man, to me. I watched Bundridge on the Contender, man. I watched him.
That was a long time ago.
He was all right, man. But I watched this guy, Walter Wright, from the Contender, man, give him some trouble, man. Outbox him a little bit. And Bundridge just kind of bullied him, Yeah,
that's
He's got that bully style. You know what I mean?
But, but he could bully Trout, possibly.
Yeah,
and he could bully Canelo too.
Trout's too big. I think Trout's too strong.
I don't think Bundridge is looking. Bundridge is looking to payday though. Bundridge is looking to payday though. I'll be honest with you. He's looking to payday. He deserves. He feels like I'm a champion.
He does deserve a shot, man. Everyone writes him off. He deserves some shots, man.
He deserves a payday.
He's got his belt, and the only person who ain't calling out nobody at 154 is my man Alvarez. You know what I mean? He ain't calling out. Who's he going to call out? He's going to call out Cotto. Or maybe he wants to beat up Zito Lopez again.
Man, that's weak, man.
He wants to fight people that aren't in his division, man. He won't fight anybody in his division. And he's holding the most legit belt. And it's ridiculous.
Yeah, but the Mexicans want to keep him there, though. That's what I'm saying. They want to keep him there. Because he earns a lot of money. And this is a money thing. This is what this is about, man. You know what I'm saying? Guys that just want to get the money, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's the way boxing is.
Yeah.
It's not. It's become that way. Bundridge is being disrespected though, for real.
All right.
Yeah.
So what's next for Rigondeaux and Nonito Donaire and them guys? When's that shit gonna pop off, man?
That should be interesting.
Yeah, man. I'm on the outside on that one, man. I'm taking I think I'm gonna take Nonito Donaire, man.
Why?
I think I'm gonna take Nonito Donaire. I don't know, man. He's got power, man. He's got that power, and Rigondeaux, I think he's a good fighter, and I think it's a good fight.
Okay.
But I've seen Rigondeaux get shook in there, man. I've seen him get shook in there.
Yeah, but I saw Nonito get outboxed for ages, for long periods against Mafabula, that fight there, and he was supposed to walk all over him.
Yeah. Nonito Donaire, man. You could. His face is kind of like Cotto, man. You could really mess his face up a little bit. It's a good fight. It's a fight that I think should happen. But I'm just not so convinced that Rigondeaux is gonna outclass Nonito Donaire like so many people think. I think there's a lot of people who don't give Nonito Donaire enough credit. I think he's fought a lot of good fighters. You know what I mean?
Oh man, yeah, definitely.
He has fought some good fighters. He definitely goes in as a favorite. But I just think the fight needs to be made, and I think he needs to acknowledge that as well. Even Bob Arum said he wants to see the fight.
Yeah, I agree.
It needs to be. I think he needs to start listening to the fan base. You know what I mean? Because until he fights him, he's not gonna get that monkey off his back. It's gonna remain on his back. You know what I mean?
That's it, man. And the thing about Donaire, man, he wants to stay up there on those pound for pound rankings, man. So he's scared. I think he might be a little bit scared to take a loss, man. Especially to Rigondeaux with how much pressure is on the fight. So it is a fight that needs to happen. For sure, I agree, man.
Yeah. No doubt. So I know we're switching back and forth, but back to 154. So what about Marta Rosen and Lara? Are they out of the picture after their fight? Let's go back there.
Well, what you think, Jarrett?
What's that with who? Marta Rosa?
Marta Rosen and Lara, are they out of the picture after their fight?
I'm interested in them. They're boring. I'm not I ain't gonna talk about them. They're too boring. I won't even comment on them. Lara to me is just boring, man. And and that's why they picked Paul Williams over him. He's more exciting fighter, man.
But that's not fair though. He landed much more punches than Paul Williams. That's not fair,
I know you like them fight. I know you.
No, I didn't say I liked him. I said he landed more punches in the fight, and he did.
I wasn't interested, man. But you know what? You guys can jump on that one. I'm not.
He landed clean. He landed clean shots against Paul Williams.
He won against. He beat Paul Williams. I give him that, but it was boring. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, my thing is with those guys, I'll agree. I'm not too excited to see them get in the ring because I feel like they're not as good as everybody thinks they are. I think they could both give Canelo a good fight. I think Laura could possibly beat Canelo style-wise.
Yeah.
But it's not really an interesting fight as far as what they bring to the table.
That's right.
Okay. So I don't know, man. I think they should fight Trout. One of them need to fight Austin Trout, man.
Yeah. That would be interesting.
Fight. How about Laura
versus Trout would be very interesting.
Yeah.
To see how Trout works it out. But wasn't that Rosada versus Whitaker fight eliminated for a light middleweight belt?
Yeah. No, it was an eliminator for the IBF. The winner was supposed to fight K9, but instead Rosado has chose to move up and go ahead and fight Golovkin on because it's a bigger fight. It's gonna be on HBO.
Okay.
So
see, he didn't want no bondage. No bondage. They don't want bondage. That's what I'm saying. Bondage. That's why my man Bondage is being disrespected. He wants Floyd Mayweather, you know. He wants Floyd Mayweather. He thinks he deserves Floyd Mayweather because he feels they're both big guys and it's Detroit and it'll be good for the city of Detroit. It ain't gonna happen, but that's the one he wants.
Why can't it happen?
Because he know he don't want to fight. Floyd don't want to fight Bondage.
What? Because of the money?
Because he won't get no credit. Floyd won't get no credit. He don't even get no credit now, so he wouldn't fight him because he don't. You know what I mean?
You see, that fight there's people who say, "Oh, why doesn't he fight Bondage?" But you see, this is what I was alluded to in the video. If he beats Bondage, right, it's not going to do shit for his legacy. Despite what people, because nobody puts Bondage on the radar. If you talk to anybody about Bondage in boxing, Bondage, you know what I mean? That's what they say. Even though I think he deserves more respect. But
yeah, I think so. I think so.
It won't do nothing for Floyd's legacy. Like the fights, what are gonna help his legacy? If he beats Canelo, even the Trout fight wouldn't do much for his legacy because
they don't want to give him the fight.
They haven't got no fan base.
They don't want to give him that fight. They don't want to give him that fight. They don't want to give. You know what it is? They don't want to give certain people a paycheck. You know that De La Hoya now, he's a crook. He's a crook, mate. You don't want to give certain people a payday. You know, you know what I mean? They're protecting their fighter. You know what I'm saying? Everyone's seeing it. Everyone's seeing it. He's been protected.
Yeah, well, I mean, they should have been fought Bondage. I feel like Alvarez should have been fought Bondage, but what they're gonna do is, I think Bondage is like a backup plan for them. I think if Alvarez messes around and loses that title, he's gonna go and try to maybe get that IBF off of Bondage and try to fight him.
But I don't think no one wants Bondage. I'll be honest with you. He's the man that no one wants. Bondage ain't going nowhere. He's the oldest guy. No one wants no part of him because they're scared they could lose against him. That's why they're probably going to try to put Kirkland against him. But Kirkland's got all this dispute with God. They were probably going to make that fight. And it should have happened time ago. But, you know, it's because of the dispute between Kirkland and Golden Boy and Wolf. That shit ain't happening now.
Right.
And I'm saying he's trying to sue them. He thinks they owe him money. I don't know why he's doing that. He ain't too bright, man. He ain't too bright. But,
they're gonna put his career on ice if he messes around with Golden Boy.
Yeah, he's on ice right now, man. I mean, he messed up his shoulder, and he's on ice right now.
Yeah, and he was supposed to get an Alvarez fight at one point, but I mean, I don't know what happened, but I think he pulled out of the fight or something like that.
Because his shoulder was.
He was injured. He was injured.
He's injured. They wanted to give him the fight when he's injured. That's what I'm trying to say. That's what they try and do.
Right.
They try and do. There's a lot of if you listen to some of the interviews we do, some of the fighters they get them either the guy's got an advantage in weight or they get it on short notice. Like when we talked to Jeff Mayweather when he fought Tyson Fury, it was like 4 weeks notice. 4 weeks notice. They got together and then that's what happened. So it's like that's what they try and do. They try and catch a guy when he's not ready. Messed up. Yeah. That's what happens in boxing a lot that no one talks about. Angel Man Freddy when he lost to Mayweather, he beat Toro Gatti at lightweight and they made him come back down to 154. Not 154, 135. And he wasn't too strong in that weight and then Floyd took him apart. He didn't even know who Floyd was, so he said. But he should have though, innit? He should have done his homework though, innit? So that's how things are. Yo, Beats.
Yo.
Yeah, so what's going on, man?
Juan Guzman, is his career finished? Did you see Juan Guzman against Abdullah Joker?
No, I heard about it though. I heard about that fight.
I seen, and you seen? Oh yeah, we haven't seen the link up. Yeah, I'll find you that link, bro. I'll put it.
Yeah.
You on Facebook?
Yeah, I'm on Facebook.
Yeah, you need to add us, man. We add you up to the group so you can get all the links and stuff, man.
Yeah, he didn't.
Alright,
He didn't
cool.
look too impressive to me. He outboxed the guy in a few patches of the fight, but his balance was all wrong, and he broke his leg in the end. So I don't know if his career is finished. I'm not going to write him off yet because it wasn't like he got concussed in there or anything. Like he just I think his inactivity hurt him a little.
Shit.
Huh? What's that?
No. Sorry, I'm playing one game. Sorry, go on.
No, I think
you're right.
his inactivity hurt him a little. And to be honest, I'm not saying this in hindsight. I said it before the fight. I don't think Juan Guzman is as good as a lot of people says he is.
Yeah.
Oh, he's this unhidden gem.
You know?
He's good, but I don't think he's that good as they've been saying.
Yeah. Well, his skill set is good. It's what people's impressed about, you know?
Yeah. But it's not just skill set, is it? You need the right attitude and application to be a good boxer.
Well, yeah, he's not professional enough.
Yeah. Because if it was just on skill set, Andre Dirrell would probably be in the pound for pound top 10, isn't it?
Andre Jarrett.
Yeah.
That guy don't, anyway, you know,
On skill set.
I don't, yeah, his skill set is good.
Guzman is an old guy, man. You gotta remember, Guzman is an older guy, you know.
Yeah, but he thing is, he done it to himself, man. In an activity, jumping up the weights. And I mean, maybe the people overrated him a bit too much, man. He was, bro. We can see in that fight, man. He jumped too far into the weight division. That guy was too strong for him. Undefeated. It was too much for him, man. It was too much for him, man. He almost did that. If you see that fight, it's almost like the man quit. Like,
well, he didn't quit. His leg was broke.
Yeah, I know, but that's what it looked like to us at the time, though. I'm
Yeah,
talking
it
at
looked
the
like
time
he
we all
quit.
quit.
Yeah, but
at the time we all thought he
broke his
quit.
leg.
You all thought he quit, but
that's
shit,
boxing, man. You know. I mean,
yeah, I need to go.
What about Kevin Johnson versus Tyson Fury or David Price? Do you see any of them fights recently?
Yeah, I saw both of those fights, man.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought, man, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not. All right, you know, I like Tyson Fury as far as like what he brings to the sport, man. You know, I'll give you guys this, man. I like a lot of y'all's fighters, man, outside of the ring. Like, I feel like all the personalities are in the UK, man. You guys got all the personalities, but Tyson Fury, you know, inside the ring, damn, it's hard, man, because I feel like I don't think he could beat Vitali, man. I don't think he could do it. You know, I just don't like his movement. It's just his movement to me was really mechanical in there. It wasn't really that smooth. And to me, if Kevin Johnson was a disciplined heavyweight with the right, if he just had the right mentality as far as throwing more punches and that type of deal, I feel like he could have gave Tyson Fury a lot of headaches in there. You know?
Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
Isn't
yeah,
that the
exactly.
point?
Yeah.
That's the point, though, is that he wasn't able to impose anything on him because Tyson is quite mobile, and he was quite mobile in the fight. And like Kevin was trying to line him up with shots, but Tyson was always one step ahead of him. So
I think Tyson Fury beats a lot of guys based on his length. You know, I think, but I think there's guys out there that can beat him. I like David Haye more than I like Tyson Fury as a fighter. You know, I think David Haye could beat Tyson Fury. And I think, I mean, he beat Derek Chisora. You know, that's a credible win. I mean, Tyson Fury got a nice little rap sheet now. You know, he's building a nice little rap sheet.
I think he's a good heavyweight.
You know, unlike David Price. You know, David Price got to start fighting some people, man. You know, he's got good power.
Yeah,
you know,
right.
He's beating these guys. But look at who he fought, man. There's a lot of people who are really excited about that fight. But you fighting a guy who was what, 45? You know, Matt. His name. What's the guy's name?
Matt Skelton. Matt Skelton.
Matt the Bear Skelton.
His name should be Matt Skeleton, man. I mean, you fighting a guy that's a mummy in there, man. You fighting a mummy, you know. So I mean, he's got power, but I want to see him fight some of these better heavyweights, man. They got some nice names at heavyweight. They got Kubrat Pulev. I think he could fight, man. I like that guy, Kubrat Pulev.
They're not gonna put him in with Pulev because it risk reward.
Yeah.
You know,
he can fight, man. And then
Jonathan
like
Banks. I like to
Hayes,
see one of them tackle
just
Jonathan Banks.
What's that, Beats?
I like to see either Fury or Price take on Jonathan Banks. I mean, Price is taking on what's his name, old boy who got knocked out by
Thompson,
Vladimir.
they said,
yeah,
maybe
Tony
next.
Thompson. Yeah. I'm not impressed with that match. The guy just coming for a brutalizing knockout, and they're trying to feed me that as a credible opponent for somebody trying to take the time. I'm not sure about that. Jonathan
David
Banks,
Price,
you know?
man, if they keep building David Price so slowly, they're gonna miss out on both of the Klitschko's messing around with David Price, man. But Tyson Fury, I say he might as well go ahead and fight one of the Klitschko's. Go fight Vitaly, man.
I just don't think he's got the power to do it.
Gonna do?
I think he could technically do it. I just don't think he's got the power, punching power, to do it.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. You know, he's got nothing to really hit you with. But that being said, you know, we did see Derek Chisora give Vitaly a damn good fight. So, you know, Vitaly's not unbeatable to me. You know, he can be beat, but you know, yeah. Ironically enough, if Tyson Fury probably had a little bit more punch, like how David Price had that, you know, if he had that type of power with his fighting skill, then, you know, he might have a really nice chance. But I don't see it without that lack of power.
Okay, all right. So before we wrap up, is there anything you guys want to tackle before we wrap this one up?
Nah, man, I need to go Tesco's.
All right, you need to go. You always on our Tesco's. You know what I mean?
No, man, that's it.
All right, Joker. You anything else?
Nah, I'm good, dude. Hey, it was good doing a video with you guys, man.
Oh well, hopefully we can do this again soon, man. Maybe before the end of the year, hopefully.
Yeah, no doubt, dude. Anytime, man. Hit me up.
All right. Peace.